the new weekly supposedly started exactly 15 milliseconds ago, which means we are optimal, we are efficient. Today is the day. If I'm gonna win this, it's gonna be immediately when nobody knows what the heck is going on, that I haven't even checked the pets yet. So we've got our propeller hats, which works really well. I know they're umbrellas, but if we were to jump off this freaking wall, A, we would live, and B, that would be pretty scary for the enemy. So I feel like it's kind of a double combination going on here. If turn number is even, replace ailments with 1. Yeah, I just don't really understand when I ever have ailments, unless you're allergic to mana, but that'd be really unfortunate for like an isekai situation. Give 1 dude damage. This guy was born to die. I guess welcome to the squad. Remove 1 from the enemy. Okay, well, +1 for me, -1 for them. Mana shoots like a little bullet with the amount of mana you have, I'm pretty sure, and it's like 3 is actually such an intense quantity that could be better than a unit. The unfortunate thing being that I don't think either of my guys can theoretically live at all if they got hit once. So this is like extreme draw power, and I'm not really for the draws, you know? Go hard or go frickin' home in the beginning like this. Wavy tugboats, dry citizens, flying step families. Flying step families! If they're gonna be a step family, at least they can fly with superpowers. That sounds kind of neat, no? You suck? It's chill. It wasn't even chill, my guy. It was not chill. I need duplication, actually, please. I feel like I should like the groundhog more than I do. It's got like the power of trumpets, which is like $1 worth of food. If this guy had more than, like, he has such great health, him plus a moth ignoring his ability might actually be worth playing, but instead just all the moths. You're gonna die in one hit anyway, might as well be like a glass cannon about it. Alright, frickin' go off. Go off, king. The moth is not necessarily who I wanted that dollar to go to, but then you say who did you want that damage to go to, and the answer is, I guess, nobody really. That is the weakest dog in life. I know I summoned it, I chose that for myself, but honestly it was kind of an embarrassment to even have that come out there. You played the trumpets and everything just to die spontaneously. 2 of them, methinks not very much, methinks. Jump to the front, gain +1 experience. My god. The past few weeklies have had dudes who like benefit people who jump and no one who jumps or has the power of jumping. It sucks that you're a tier 1, just the fact that you've got jump in your name really kind of makes me want to buy you anyway. Yes. Hatching Chick hasn't been here for a millennium as well. Give the nearest friend ahead, +3/+3. Yeah, I know that he's not actually that grand. But in terms of fun, what if biggest moth in the literal actual universe? Could be cool. Okay, I want nothing except the bacon. If not for the fact that bacon, highly overrated. It doesn't even taste that good. And tuna, faint, give 1 friend +1/+1 health each time it was hurt. Times hurt. Ever? In life? Or just today? Did you just get him? I farted on it. Did that count as being in pain? It seemed to have. No, it was because he got hit once. That's probably how that was. Okay, it's chill. I'm actually intensely strong. I said the hatching chick apparently is not actually that grand, but I was lying. It was a ploy even I wasn't part of, honestly. I don't even think that I want Bluebird to level, honestly. And I've never bought this man, this Dumbo octopus, Dumbo being part of his name. I've never bought him and then actually used his ability, despite trying. I'm gonna sell the bird. Not today, but as soon as I have like a dude who wants to get put down. Copy feint ability from level 1 to highest tier enemy. That means nothing, and I'm not summoning. I am technically summoning, but it's not like a real guy, alright? Give 1 pet caramel before attack, combine friendly caramels, deal 3 damage. This is just a 3 shotgun, and I'm like, chill, you know, like, little dude, you could do something. More moths? All of these animals are things that I'd consider to be like in-betweens, where you're like, maybe if I have to, but none of them are things that I really want. Am I gonna do the bird? No. Is there not a lot of scaling this weekly? Who's to say? I haven't looked at the animal list yet, but if there isn't, then perhaps having a bunch of birds in the beginning is in fact the only way. You guys are both dead and inside of a cornfield. That's a frickin' horror movie over there. We're doing our due diligence in guarding this frickin' worn down wall. Y'all just be dead in a cornfield. The slime is, theoretically, the best guy in the game. That's a lie, but what if it was the truth and now I have one, so we gotta just believe, honestly, at this point. Trevolent? No, just a tree. This has 6 or less attack, gain coconut perk. Yeah. That sounds really cool. You know what? What's this guy doing? Standing around, wasting my space? Even better. Coconut and then +3. He's still gonna get it. Okay, for like 1 millisecond, this is the coolest dude ever. I wish you were good. I can't even see your face. He's so embarrassed about how like literally poop he is now. Goodbye, and suddenly a camel, but it can't be here because that's gonna ruin your whole thing. And then it don't want to. Well, it could be there. Sausage. Give one friend thing. Start a turn. Get one for reroll. That's so whatever. I would rather buy mana, and I never buy mana, so that's like a really harsh threat right there. All right, go off. The moth has statage, which is surprising because he is made to be baby, I'm pretty sure. Okay, you had 6. Did I do that? Where did you get that 6? Oh, the moth! Oh, frick, man, I almost ruined that. I didn't, because obviously mad genius, but I almost entirely ruined that. +4? 6 or less. You know what? You can stay there then, I guess. Temporarily. You could have magic, but it like expires by a lot over the course of very quickly. Have $1? Would you like $1? Oh my god, you would love $1! A unicorn! You feel like you should be higher than like a tier 4 just by virtue of how special you're supposed to be. Friend gains an ailment. Replace it with +2/+2. Works 1 time per turn. Okay. Can I feed ailments to friends? I cannot. It did not allow me ailments. Does the enemy have ailments it is giving? I don't think I've seen a single weakness person go through. These are not ailments. I'm too lazy to read these things, but I'm smelling a sudden lack of ailments, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you're not great. And this guy is okay. Better than slime? Yeah. Not today. Not today, you silly soul. One too many times have I sat here and sold a guy and then gone 4-squatted. And you know what? Most of the time, it works out fine and dandy. You're the dream I was hoping for. Oh. He didn't even get to have a baby. That's so sad. That was his one dream in life, was to be a mother. It didn't matter. We'll survive without him. Humanity will go on, slime. It's totally chill. Don't even worry about the fact that you're sweet dead. Activate tier 2 or lower faint friends front to back. It's just that guy, and he- oh, actually he's dead now. That's surprising, isn't it? You can have more health because your shooting is what really matters, and nobody wants a hot dog, right? You could have more damage just for fun, I guess. This is still fine. That's still fine. He will get sold at some point. I think he's still quite nice at this current moment. I think that's still totally worth it. Everyone else is just weird too. This guy's got a face, and I don't think that's legally possible. Friend sold who is a sell pet? Yeah, that's never going to be a thing. Alright, it's pufferfish all the way. He's getting all the stats and the love from now on. This child. Look at that face and tell me that he doesn't belong with the hat that he's wearing. He's probably gonna poke some hella holes into it. Well, it's elevated. See, this hat was made for pufferfish so that it can actually fit on his head and not be like poking holes on the part because the little hat is protecting the actual umbrella part. It's like mad science. Get frickin' owned, my guy. It's as easy as that. There is scaling. It's called this man. All right. You being level 2, does that just increase how much damage you're allowed to have? Probably, tree? 12 or less. I guess tier 3s can be quite powerful. Looking at you, slime. That seems quite dandy. Does that not seem a little too dandy to some people? I'm gonna think about it. And they need to very briskly give me another one. Ooh, competition just kind of entered the building, my guy. And this one doesn't have to require me to think about stuff as much. Attack lower pets for double damage. What are you, like a tier 4? That might physically happen. Congratulations, you're salted, my boy. And that means this broski, he's freaking peppered, which it totally matters not because this thing was not working in battle anyway, so that's awesome. I'm hella surprised that I killed that guy in one go. It's all in the moth though. It's totally chill and you're gonna kill that guy. This is the first time I've gotten down to one dude, so actually that was the worst I've ever done. When you think about it, we need to get on that kid. Entire team, that was the worst I've ever done. Summon one random 14/16 pet from tier 3 up. Front for you and the opponent. On fate. This just seems like weird gambles, and I'm not really sure what the major benefit of that is, besides if we like, I have summoning team, I hope they don't, but there's always gonna be better summoners, I would assume. Give 2 frontmost pets, or friends and enemies, +2 experience. That would be fine, but I'm not doing that right. Honestly, I don't think I'm doing anything right now. I will admit, okay, I don't know how much are you going to be necessary in the long distance. This has been really great. What are you giving, like 4 attack? That's actually not as good as I thought. And you haven't actually needed to fight. So the fact that you yourself have decent stats, that shouldn't matter too much to me because it hasn't mattered. Unless that front guy getting kills was what was like changing my life up until this point. I'm hoping it's not. I want to level you and get cool options right here because otherwise I'm gonna have to buy one of these chumps. But I want him to level more, so we're gonna do temporary chump. Friend gains health, not happening. Well, actually. Double in battle, permanent? Okay. This is giving him 1 permanence, and then a second one because he's holding a cucumber. This basically turns all cucumbers into... What's the food that you hold that gives you 1 of each for holding it? I feel like it's been a second since I've seen something like that. I guess it's... I don't even remember. Why does everyone have this guy? If 1 random friend, +2/+2 for each time this was hurt. 1 hurt. I guess that could scale up, but I would never really assume an animal get hit more than like 4 times unless it's like literally a hippo. You're scary. Ow. Okay, like whatever then. Having a shark is actually not fair. Have this. I love you. You have 2 tier 5 friends or higher. Oh, never mind. I used to love you. That's bygone days at this point. Give 3 dudes attack? Yeah, like that's probably fine. I kind of want health, though. I wish I could do this. It's just not in the cards right now. So you need to eat food about it. Eggplant. Push opposite enemy. You know what? That could push a shark forward by 1. Yet at the end of the day, that probably won't do anything. So when you think about it that way. Give dude 3/3. Give dude 2/4. Okay, well, I think I will switch you out, but maybe not today. Just because of long-term longevity. And I've got 3 hearts, so I've got like a hot second to make things go down. I've got a hot second to actually have success in life. Well, that's what I was gonna do. What a coincidence. Oh, you're gonna do it a lot. Well, it's kind of your mistake to be smacking me. Oh, maybe it wasn't. That's a big worm. Is that grape just because you're eating all of your own apples? Okay, narcissist eating all of his own apples, couldn't even let anyone else have his own apples. Yes, and then what if you got to level? I know it's probably not gonna happen. But what if you did get to level? Yes. This dude looks like a baby now? It's a different guy. Deal 2 damage to all of their pets. Deal double against enemies. Good for summoning teams, I suppose. I don't think I ever saw a baby version of that. I choose to say no. But it's interesting to hear that you're in existence. Oh, you know what? Big Tyrannosaurus? T-Rex plus this dude? That seems like the squad dream. Also not physically possible, but couldn't that be the squad dream? I need you to have more health, and I don't think that's gonna get us there, but what if? What frickin' if? I love you? Do we have pills? Probably not. Nah, I didn't think so. One of my guys still be holding caramel, and you're like, should somebody else have a caramel? And I'm like, yeah, okay. It's a tier like 1 or 2 food though, so even if it sounds great, can you really say, you know, the game says it's not? Oof. Things are getting too spicy in the spice world? Alright. We're falling off, and you know what that means? Drastic measures? Like leveling my goat? No, obviously not that. Deal 20% to 1 random guy. Oh, this seems nice. You should come back, because... Oh, that's dumb. Congratulations, you've been promoted to front, and that guy's been promoted to sucking in the back. What if you leveled? No, well, who wants this then? You? This is stinky. Yes. Take it anyway. Okay. Here's this. This guy does not have the stats to be doing much, and this guy does not have the ability to be gaining much from him giving him the stats. So, and just what you're saying is, I'm verbally saying the order I just made is probably worse than it was before. Yes, so many fish, that's the stat of legends. All level 3? Is that how that works? It's chill, it's the end of all days. It was going well for a second there, though. But that guy got to hit like 3 times, technically, with his chili and whatnot. He was putting effort in. This guy, I don't even know what this dude's name was. He joined at the last freaking second. I kind of blame him, honestly. The newbie, not even very yellow or orange. He was out of the color squad. Let's go again, but this time with like extra victory. That was 6, I think. Okay. Bluebird, I may or may not disrespect you. You look so cute in your little sailor hat that yes, I will purchase. and this is like a prey-predator scenario, he's gonna fight good because this guy is literally threatening to kill him at any given point. He's high on edge. He's got that adrenaline running. And you're my stat dude. Okay, altogether we've got like one of everything. And my stat dude has even more stats. Everything is actually perfect. Upset chunks, creamy ponies, loose noses. I honestly kind of didn't like the sound of any of those things I just read. Upset noses, that's just kind of really sad. Loose ponies. Let them be free. Let them be free. Sweet. Oh, well, that was gonna die anyway. And then, like, here's mine. And you're like a freaking bird in space. But have you tried a bird on water? We don't have to tread new grounds, okay? Well, I mean, this is... Bird on water is kind of new for this guy. Look, he's like he's not a water bird. He may be blue, but that's not what he was made for. Okay. I'm giving hot stats to people who don't matter, and here's a bacon. No, you can have it. I'm like, he's my stat guy. I should give everything to him. But in actuality... The bluebirds are gonna stick around the longest, if only because they're actually doing things. Crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot about moths. Front guys should not be most damageful. Noted. Okay, I've got no health. I couldn't even beat the guy. That guy. The half-leveled moth guy. Get everyone together. We're having a block party. Okay, so you're gonna get killed by a moth, and that's totally chill with me. I disrespect the yak extremely. Stock 1 food from other packs and discounted by 1 gold. I just never do that. Let's do it right now. Okay, yes. Okay, give it to me. Transform 1 pet into another from the same tier. Of the people who are available today? That seems like crazy technology. Or could it be literally... If that's literally anyone, that sounds really cool. Should I just save this till tomorrow? I feel like I should give that to a higher tier dude. I'll take the tree again. Freaking Trevenant's going off. Don't give it to... He's not real. Look at that face. Does that look like a sea animal face to you? I think not. Okay, Salmon. Touché. That was a lot of hits. Oh, yep. That was really scary. That was a really scary amount of numbers. If he had lived 1 turn, we might have actually done something there. Sucks bird, sucks. Okay, so get this. You're like a tree now, and you can give people damage. What if you just did that? Yeah. More birds. Level him just to get one of these guys. And then we have this guy. And I can't afford this anymore, which is a real rip, because I was actually really hoping on doing that. And then, like, tomorrow, what if I leveled you? Would it be even cheaper? The Water of Youth. I'm gonna put it on the slime just to see if it's anybody or only this guy. Okay, twins. Twins, except you're better. Yeah, that's chill. Frickin' win! Go off, my son! I know you're the only water animal, so I should probably love you more, because, like, you're the only guy who's utilizing this hat to full potential. Okay. That's really unfortunate. And it was one that was in the pack, so it wasn't even cool. Wasn't even styling points. Okay, well, just because I haven't done this before. Sell a pet, and then do a thing. I don't know how many of those are there. I'll do parrot for, I guess, future things. Stock 1 food from other packs, discounted by 2. Okay. I love nobody on my squad. Everyone on my squad can kind of get out. You're not gonna. 4 squad. Oh, that's a big thing. I killed it with the first guy. Unexpected, not gonna lie. My confidence in my own self wasn't tip-top shape right there. So who do I love? You, because you're actually doing physically nothing? Oh, true dat. This is kind of fun. What if I only just rolled? Maybe. Before battle, summon 1 3/3 pet like this. Why would I would go, it's a tier 2. I would go 4 squatted. Okay, I guess at tier 2, 3/3 is just a good amount of stats, but unfortunately that sucks butts later on. And by later on, I mean right now, it already sucks butts, so like we're not doing that. And nobody gets to level. I gotta replace somebody. In the name of, like, Camel, because I think he's the only kind of new dude. So you apparently, I disrespected little blood leech thing, because it's apparently great, and it can jump to the front even if it's already there, which I kind of thought is cheaty technology. Beautiful. I did not think you would live through that meat bone. You've got the stats. Unicorn's doing nothing. Nobody is given ailments, my guy. Think about what you've done. You can leave. Camel. And then like that. Or that's gonna mess that up. And then like this. And then like you're there though? No, that's probably not great. What if you just gave me another food anyway? Oh, $1? Oh yeah. Okay, now the food. Is it cheap? How many have I rolled? He didn't tell me. I need to know, is it worth it or should I just buy a pie? Pie's always quite tasty. You can't have the pie. It's too strong for you. You can have the pie. Alright, you know what? Pure stat gains. A pie is pretty good. It's like probably a tier 3, I would assume, because otherwise it's too good for whatever it is if it's not tier 3. Already? That's a really great combo you got running there. I didn't even think about that. Goose plus that guy? That requires you to have stuck around with the goose. Didn't matter because of all my sweet pies, but it's combos. It's strategy. Something I'll never do. Alright, activate. Death dudes. Dudes aren't be dying on my team. I don't live like that. Get on my face. I know you're great and amazing, but what if Bajam, now this guy is great and amazing. Let's share the love. How many you got? Like 2? Once more? Remove 2 health and give 5 damage. Okay. Don't love that. I could make this guy simply have no health at all. And then you're like, number 2. I didn't even see that, broski. And then should I sell you for someone else who's doing things? Because I'm kind of just using you for gambling purposes right now. Perhaps, he says, understanding his own self-worth. That's very self-reflective of you. Thank you, Squid. Or Baby Octopus, Dumbo Octopus. Oh, with that name. Okay, so you used your ability to summon an additional cricket. Concepts. Chillaxin. Frickin' chillaxin, my guy. Another camel. I don't wish for that pain in my life. So yes. And then, get this. This works immediately, right? Start a battle? Yes. To-boom, 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 to-boom. And that's like not necessarily that cool and great because I don't think these pies are even permanent. Tacos. I guess I'm keeping you. Because you've got all my stats and you're the last guy in line. He's giving people damage, like one particle of damage. He says 16-4 and you're telling me he's not worth it? You're too strong. The enemies really love this fish. Okay, tuna, I'll run a tuna. If you give me a tuna, maybe not today, but at some point in my life, I'll run it. I promise. It's a swear. Alright, frickin' whatever. Wizards in the frickin' sewers. Obviously, they've been banished from society. We don't respect them. I'm not gonna sell you, you know? Like, I'm committed. There he is. It's too late for you now. Yas. Okay, you know what? Get out of here, and you're gonna make everyone spicy, which is kind of stupid, honestly, and then you're a Goliath. You know what? Change everything. What are you doing? Permanent stuff? I don't think that works. That doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work either. Can you do anything? Does this work? Yes, technically. How well? How beneficially? Good point. Good point. I think this guy's out of it sometime. And then you can have a pie. Spend mana, get gold. Unfortunately, the only mana we have is- I don't want you. The only mana we have is this little dude, and that's not even enough. I'd have to buy 2 of them in 1 turn to make you work once, and that's like 6 gold, my guy. So, if my economics are correct, and I did take AP Economics 1 and 2 during the same semester because that's how they offered it. I cannot lie. Big Tuna needs to get out of my friggin' face. Nice kill on the snake, but it still killed my Super Bird. Unfortunately, Super Bird was my entire life as well, so. Peppers. I don't need this parrot. Another one. Do we have another tier 5? Frickin' I'll find one. Oh, but I want to do it. You don't even need a level. End of turn, gain +2/+2. You're doing stuff? He's self-buffing. I didn't know that was a possibility. Okay. Goodbye. Yes. Like this. And then yes to this one. But first. Here's $1. No, you get $1. Everyone gets some salt. Don't spill that. Is spilling salt unlucky or how you solve luck problems? I think it's how you solve luck problems. Okay. Not gonna lie, first dude I've seen actually using the walrus, and he's always really scary. That was perfect, but I'm still gonna lose so extremely by a lot. It's crazy. That's chill. I've got a whole extra life to make this all function really quickly. You need to be, like, better, and also, yes. And that's my entire turn. You're given 2 dudes, a bunch of stats, and tomorrow you may or may not be doing more than that. This Goliath, he's got something going on. Is he too far back in my line? Is that the problem? 2 of them, you cheaters. And back this thing, this guy pivoted, but also was like, I'm gonna stick with this anyway. And all the better for them, honestly. All the better for you guys. It's chill. What was that, 5? Technically worse, but it felt better in the beginning, not gonna lie.